Hello everybody, it's your boy Sablas back with another one, and in today's video, we will be going over event details for Pokemon Go Fest 2025. Every single year, Pokemon Go Fest is consistently the best event of the year in my personal opinion. So I'm here to not only prepare you guys, but inform you guys about what will be going on. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to start things off, there's two different Go Fest experiences. The free experience and then the paid experience. We're going to start off by going over everything that you get by playing the free experience and then everything you get by playing the paid experience, which you have to buy the $15 GoFest ticket to experience. So without further ado, let's start off with spawns. The first habitat that you'll be able to play will be the Moonless Volcano habitat. I'll have the time that you can play this habitat during the event up on screen. Now it's time for us to go over the spawns in the Moonless Volcano. The Moonless Volcano consists of Houndour, Numel, Duskull, Gothita, Golett, Fletchling, Red Flower Flabebe, Scrope, Flacoco, and, if you're lucky, Carbink, which is the new shiny that was released in this event. After the Moonless Volcano habitat, you'll be able to play the Galvanic Dojo habitat. So now let's go over the spawns in the Galvanic Dojo, which consists of Machamp, Electabuzz, Teddiursa, Scraggy, Chespin, Flabebe, Yellow Flower, Pancham, Dedenne, Crabrawler, and if you're lucky, Mienfoo. Now let's move on to the next habitat, being the Hypnotic Tundra, which consists of the spawns Alolan Sandshrew, Swinub, Seal, Piplup, Snover, Munna, LGM, Blue Flower Flabebe, Bergmite, and the rare spawn Frigibax, which is a new shiny that's released during this Go Fest. This leads us to our last habitat, the Fey Swamp, which consists of Clefairy, Tentacool, Mawile, Gulpin, Venipede, Poplio, Marini, Mourlul, and the rare spawns Togetic and Orange Flower Flabebe. Now compared to other Go Fests, that's not a lot of spawns, so that's why on Saturday and Sunday, there will be Sword and Shield themed spawns running throughout the whole entire day during the Go Fest. That will also be going alongside the rotating habitats. And for Saturday, it will have the shield spawns that consist of Chansey, Skarmory, Larvitar, Shieldon, Shelmet, Volibee, and Oranguru, plus the rare spawn Goomy. And on Sunday, which will have the sword spawns, it will contain Galarian Farfetch'd, Cubone, Roltz, Carablast, Pawniard, Dino, Passimian, and the rare spawn Jangmo. Now that we're done with spawns, let's move on to raids. The 1-star raids for this event will consist of Frigibax, Pikachu wearing a dapper hat that's red, Pikachu wearing a dapper hat that's blue, and a Pikachu wearing a dapper hat that's yellow. Now for 3-star raids, which will consist of a Train Conductor Phalanx, one of the best costumes they've ever dropped. Now for 5-star raids, things will be a little bit more different because on Saturday and Sunday, the 5-star raids will change. On Saturday, we will have the Crowned Shield Zamazenta, and on Sunday, we will have the Crowned Sword Zacian. Now let's move on to all the special bonuses, like fun-filled field research, which will allow for you to get special research during Pokemon Go Fest 2025, for free by the way. And now the other bonuses and features, which will be surprise Pokemon Go snapshots, lore modules will now last 1 hour, and party play duration will be increased from 3 hours to 8 hours for Pokemon Go Fest 2025. Now that we're done going over the free experience, it's time for us to go over the paid experience for Pokemon Go Fest 2025. Starting with the fact that you have to buy the $15 ticket. But I don't recommend actually going into the game store and buying it. I recommend that you go to the Pokemon web store and buy it. The link for the web store will be down in the description of this video. And you can go to the box deal, which will give you, I'm pretty sure, like a raid pass and some other stuff, while also giving you the Go Fest ticket. So you're also getting a little bit more value out of buying the $15 ticket. But otherwise, when you buy the ticket, you will automatically receive a special research that will give you an encounter with Volcanion when the event starts. Not to mention, that you will also get access to Clef Key and Skidoo. But you may be wondering, how would I get Clef Key and Skidoo when I buy this $15 ticket and play Pokemon Go Fest? Easy, the incense. The incense will be having special spawns throughout both days. On Saturday, there will be different spawns, and on Sunday, there will be different spawns on the incense. But overall, there will be special spawns on the incense. So for Saturday, you will have unknown D, E, H, I, L, and S. And for Sunday, you will have unknown D, O, R, S, and W. If you can tell, these spell out Sword and Shield individually. Also, for different habitats, you will get different spawns off the incense. For the Moonless Volcano, you will get Torkoal. For the Galvanic Dojo, you will get Skidoo. And for the Hypnotic Tundra, you'll also get Pachirisu. Then the Face Swamp will give you Clef Key. But this is only if you bought the ticket. Now that we're done with all of that, let's go over the special bonuses that ticket holders will get for this event. First things first, ticket holders will get the bonus of increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, special research that leads to an encounter with Volcanion, special research with a branching path of Sword or Shield, different Pokemon will be attracted to your incense, hourly global challenges with exciting rewards on Saturday and Sunday, habitat-themed collection challenges, 3 surprise encounters in the Go Snapshot per day, and your buddy will also gain more hearts for all friendship activities. You'll get up to 9 free raid passes per day spinning photo discs in gyms. You'll be able to open 40 gifts per day. You'll be able to perform 6 special trades per day, and trades will cost half the Stardust. To start things off, let's go over what you should do outside of the game of Pokemon Go to prepare. A lot of people don't realize, but events like Pokemon Go Fest take a lot of preparation outside of the game and a lot of preparation inside of the game in order to fully reap the benefits. But if you're going to be hardcore grinding, I recommend you bring a bag with preferably 3 items in specific that you can't miss out on: water, food, and a power bank. You want to keep your phone charged and at a good percentage throughout the whole entire event. And water and food are pretty self-explanatory. Just bring water so you can stay hydrated. Remember to take consistent breaks and drink water consistently as well. Not to mention snacks. Honestly, what I usually do is I don't bring snacks, but I will actually have planned out locations to eat throughout the day. I'll plan what I'm going to eat that day, and then after like a certain amount of hours, when there's an hour I really want to skip, or I've already grinded enough and I just feel like it's right to skip the hour, I will instead go and eat and grind while eating that hour. And honestly, I find that it works a lot better. Personally, I feel like it's better to always take consistent breaks. Even if you're hardcore grinding and you don't want to stop walking because you feel like you're going to miss out on spawns, raids, or etc., I still feel like it is definitely in your best interest to take consistent breaks, especially during hours that you view as meaningless to play. Now let's move on to the in-game prep. First things first, before the event starts, buy Pokecoins. You may be asking, how do I get Pokecoins? It's either through gyms, getting a job, or I don't know, other means. But get Pokecoins, and technically, whenever you need something during the event, you can buy it with Pokecoins, or get Pokecoins and buy what you need for the event. Mainly what I'm saying is that you should scout out what part of the event you want to grind and dedicate your Pokecoins predominantly to that part of the event. If you're going to grind eggs, buy a bunch of super incubators, not normal incubators. If you're going to grind raids, get a bunch of raid passes. And if you're going to be grinding from home, get a bunch of remote raid passes, because the limit for remote raid passes will be infinite during this event. And remember to, just have everything pre-planned for the event. Specific spawns you want to grind, I recommend you create tags listing those specific spawns. and also grinding efficiency. Now, to grind probably the most efficiently during this event, I recommend that you use a adventure effect. But which adventure effect should you use, may you ask? There are 6 different adventure effects, and in this case, there are only 3 worth using for this event. Palkia's Spatial Rend, Black Kiram's Freeze Shock, and White Kiram's Ice Burn. Now, for raids, I recommend either using Black Kiram and White Kiram's adventure effects, aka Freeze Shock and Ice Burn. But for wild spawns, if that's your main focus, I recommend that you mainly use the Spatial Rend adventure effect, as that one will definitely help you a lot more compared to Freeze Shock and Ice Burn when it comes to wild spawns. Meanwhile, in raids, Freeze Shock and Ice Burn are far more useful compared to Spatial Rend. The other 3 adventure effects are pretty mid when it comes to important events like this. And one last thing, Go Plus. First things first, I do not recommend you get a Go Plus, but I do recommend that if you want to grind this event hardcore and to its full extent, get a Go Plus. Predominantly the Go Plus Plus or a Dualmon. With that, that's going to be the end of today's video. Tell me if you're excited for Pokemon Go Fest 2025, and I hope that this video could help. With that, it's going to be your boy Sablis signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.